look up a word real quick.
Let's go. Hey there, my name is Ed Howie, and this is Howie Grow a Brand. 1, 2, 3. If you like what you learned from this video, help us promote this channel by clicking the like button below or subscribing to our channel. So you ready to go? Let's get into today's chat. So right now, as we're entering into the fall and the back-to-school season, it's a time where none of our historical data trends apply. For example, when I was back at H-E-B, we would know that the sales of deli meats and cheeses were going to go up the second week, third week of August because kids would be going back to school and parents would be making lunches. But of course, that's been a pretty big unknown all fall. So let me ask you this question. Are you a powerful brand if no one misses you when they're not connected with you? I would suggest no, you're not. And while the last several months have caused us to totally re-examine many of our business models as we connect with consumers, it's also now the perfect time to fortify the touch power of your brand. Today, we're going to talk about one of my most favorite brands right now, a brand that not only is their message what the world needs, their execution of their brand strategy lives their message and delivers their message every step of the way. So here's a question that many businesses are facing, and that is brand starvation. The question is, in light of what's going on the last couple of months, in light of what we're living in our current present reality, are your customers, are your consumers, is your community starved for your brand? Meaning basically, are they missing you? Is there something in their soul, in their system that has a yearning to have more of you than they have had over the last 3 or 4 months, given all that we've been dealing with, all we've been facing? There's been said that brands have touch points, and I totally believe that to be true, that brands create multiple places of contact where the brand comes alive in the reality of the experience, of the impression, etc. Let me share with you a great example I had just the last 2 days. This company called Be Good to People. What a great brand name. BeGoodToPeople.com. Encourage you to go on there and look at their incredible product. I discovered them, I guess it was earlier this year, January, February, traveling through Denver International Airport. There was a kiosk there near the food court in the United Terminal, I think it's B, and they had these cool shirts, all simple, black and white, clear font, says Be Good to People. So I had a few minutes, decided to buy a t-shirt. Every time I wear the t-shirt, even before COVID, wear the t-shirt, someone would go, wow, that's cool, or make some kind of comment. Had the opportunity to travel just a couple weeks ago, going through the airport. Who I noticed most responding to that t-shirt were the folks for the airlines in the airport and TSA. The folks who've been on the front lines serving Americans, serving citizens, serving our community, and helping keep travel as safe and doable as possible. This message, Be Good to People, resonated. So what's interesting is that I love the t-shirt before. I worn it several times, wore it on this trip, ended up seeing some folks I had not seen in a while from a safe distance, and 2 people bought 5 shirts just from seeing the t-shirt that I was wearing that evening. So this t-shirt, great principle, simple product, black t-shirt, white bold font, $20, $25, not the cheapest t-shirt, nice t-shirt. I wear it once. The number of comments, contact points, responses to that message, to that brand, which your brand is a message, by the way, the responses I've had personally, the fact that people have seen it and wanted to buy it. And here's an even better part. I ordered from Be Good to People some face mask early on. This was like first, second week, third week of March, I guess. And 5 face masks, whatever the price was I paid. Well, several of the face masks, actually, the little tag band, whatever you call it, the thing that goes around your ear, the loop, 2 or 3 of them came undone. And so I emailed the company, I think on a Friday night, Saturday night, I was sitting around home, and said, hey, just wanted to find out if y'all have re-engineered these. For some reason, I've had 2 or 3 of the ear loops come loose. They responded back with no question, no documentation of receipt number. They responded back and said, we haven't re-engineered them. Sorry you're having problems. We're sending you 3 more to replace the ones that didn't work the way we wanted them to. And 2 days later in the mail, for free, I got the 3 additional face masks. So what did I do? After my friends buying the t-shirt, after this incredible response from the company, to replace what, honestly, I was just asking to let them know that, hey, these came loose, etc. I'll go online and order 2 or 3 more items this weekend. I get an email from the CEO of the company. I get an email from her when I joined their membership, when I basically set up a subscription because I had none on the first order. And I get this email, which is properly, slyly, I'm thinking, really informally formatted. It's not all design and graphics. It's like she typed it in her iPad. It says, "Hey, Ed. Hi, Ed. I want to take a moment and thank you for purchasing some more goodies. It warms my heart to see an order from a repeat customer because every single Be Good to People out there in the world helps create more kindness. Knowing we're in this together gets me out of bed each morning. Seriously. If there's anything else we can do for you, please do not be shy. Thank you again for helping us create a kinder world. Kindest regards, Chris Wittenberg, Be Good to People." P.S. We absolutely love, LOVE, seeing your pics on social media so people help us spread the good, and post your fave Be Good to People pic on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Don't forget to tag at Be Good to People so we can see you, and you may end up being featured in our marketing with your permission, of course. Okay, so here's reality. I glanced down at my phone as I was heading into a meeting. I thought she had emailed me personally. I thought she had seen my order and personally emailed it. And when she said, "We absolutely love seeing your pics," I thought she was actually mentioning that she had seen one of the things I posted 2 weeks ago. But she didn't. But it came across that way, and in a way that was not cheesy but authentic. It was a touch point. So here's the deal. We can talk strategy about touch points all the time, and we can try to be creative on coming up with this cool sign or this cool email. The reality is the touch points are the experience and the connection that you have, your brand has with your community. And I got to tell you, if you're a brand like Be Good to People, your touch points better be good. We talk about your product needs to be sellable and craveable. Well, I'm going to add a third one to it, and that is when customers stop using your brand or connecting with your brand as frequently as they typically do they even miss you? Do they feel brand deprived? Do they feel brand starved? Those connections are the things that create the resonance, the depth of the fact that you're not just a t-shirt, this black with white letters on it, but that you are a brand, you're a message, you're experience. You represent something to me, and it represents something to the world by what I'm choosing to use your product for. That is brand touch points. And you truly can orchestrate every single brand touch point to elicit the intended response if you set your strategy right and you set your execution right. If you orchestrate how you want it to be, if you then figure out a way to operationalize it so that every single customer that orders from you the second time gets this genuine, friendly, nice message. And then you can optimize it to ensure that you can do it properly, efficiently, and effectively. Those are touch points. Now, let me talk to you about touch points and why this matters. We as humans crave touch. Now, some of you out there, maybe not so much, but still, we need touch. And if anything we have recognized the last couple of months, and that is that we are truly touch starved. We've been told to fear touch, to fear breadth, to fear connections. Brands have had to go from experiential experiences to curbside delivery wrapped in gauze and masks and gloves and all kinds of protective gear. We have lost so much connection that if you're not doing it through the ways you can today, you are missing the opportunity to connect with your customers, with your brand. So this is what I challenge you to do, is within the next 2-3 days, maybe the next day, maybe the next 12 hours, I want you to sit down, think about your business, think about your customers, think about your community, and identify what the 4 or 5 most important touch points that experience between your community and your brand, and make sure they're still in place, make sure they're still relevant, and make sure they're communicating exactly what you intend to communicate, because frankly, you need to be good to your customers. So that's it for today. If any of this works in your business this week, I'd love to hear about it in the comments or just message me. I'm Ed Howie, and you've been listening to Howie Grow a Brand. Hope we've inspired some joy in you and you'll inspire some joy in others. See you soon.